Every time the word cozy game is used, we always go straight to farming games. And as much as I love farming games, I sometimes just want to play something else. So in today's list, I want to share with you some of my favorite and some upcoming cozy stress-free games without the farming mechanics. Now, before we get into today's list, I would love if you could hit that like button. Also subscribe if you want some more cozy content in your life, and let me know what's your favorite game to relax with that doesn't contain farming mechanics. Now let's get into it. First up, a game that recently came out on Steam is Gourdlets. Gourdlets is an easy sandbox game about building towns for cute vegetable folks. In this game, you'll find no quests, money, or time pressures, you just build. You can build a tiny little town, a desert, forest areas, beaches, farms, and even design the inside of a building to be whatever you like. As you progress with your build, the Gourdlets mature, and you can unlock new items to build with. This game is honestly so adorable and allows you just to sit back, relax, and build whatever you like, whenever you like, and sometimes I feel like you just need a game that you can just pick up and play without having to remember what you did previously. So I like that about this game. Now, this one is only available on Steam at the moment, but I do hope it makes its way over onto Switch in the future because I feel like it would be a perfect addition to that console. The next game is already out on Steam, but is arriving on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch on the 12th of September, and it is called Fabledom. Fabledom is a laid-back, wholesome city builder set in a fairy tale world. This game offers two ways to play, that's why it's made it onto the list today. You can play the normal city builder way by building the city from the ground up with tasks, resource management, townsfolk management, and all the usual city building mechanics, or there is sandbox mode, where you will have the freedom to build whatever you wish, so no need to grind the game to unlock everything. I like both of these modes because even though most city builders can feel very intimidating to new players, this one's less confusing and so much easier to pick up and understand without having to read a ton of small boxes appearing all around the screen trying to explain to me what I need to do. So I definitely recommend both modes for a relaxing game session, and like I said, this one is out on Steam and is coming to all consoles on the 12th of September. Our next cozy game is Minami Lane. In Minami Lane, you'll be building your very own tiny little street. This is a cozy casual management sim, where as you progress through the missions and levels, you unlock new buildings to customize, manage shops, and maximize the happiness of all the villagers. This is not an incredibly long game, but I feel this is one you can go back to and play over and over again for sure. There is also a sandbox mode that has everything unlocked, so you can design your little street however you like, and if you don't fancy doing any of the missions, and that's why it has made the list today, and you can pick up Minami Lane on Steam and Nintendo Switch. This next game I was obsessed with for the longest time, and it is Garden Galaxy. Garden Galaxy is probably one of the most relaxing games that I own. You get to discover, collect, and organize in this beautifully simple garden designing game. You can create your own unique gardens, such as desert, beach, forest, or even spooky themed. You'll need to collect coins from your garden visitors to spend on new plants, furniture, decorations, and so much more. You just plop your various little coins into the cauldron, and out pops an item for you to either place, store, or even pop back in the cauldron to get different item. I have played so many hours of this game designing new gardens and trying to unlock all the themed sets. It's very relaxing and perfect to cozy up to. It's also another one that you can just dive back into without having to remember like a storyline or anything like that. So definitely recommend this one, and Garden Galaxy is available to play on Steam. Next up is another favorite of mine, and that is House Flipper 2. I'd probably add the first House Flipper to this list as well, but of course House Flipper 2 is a lot more polished and has a lot more to offer, including a sandbox mode if you wish to play that way. House Flipper 2 will have you buying and renovating rundown houses, or even building your own from scratch. You'll start off as a rookie flipper and make a fortune by helping out the community with decorating and cleaning projects around the town. If you played the previous House Flipper, you will of course love this one. They are so relaxing to play. I like playing mine on my Steam Deck in the evening with the TV on in the background. Just so cozy. I just love these games. And like I said, if you don't want to worry about making the money and doing the tasks, there's always the sandbox mode. Now, House Flipper 2 is available on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next up is Sticky Buisness. At this point, most of us have probably heard or played Sticky Buisness, and I just needed to add it to the list today. Sticky Buisness sees you living your life as an online sticker shop. You will be designing any stickers you like and just live each in-game day selling your stickers for money to unlock extra designs, packaging, and more slots to sell even more stickers on your website. I've spent many hours designing various fun stickers, and honestly, the possibility and creativity for designs is endless in this game, so definitely a lot of replayability here. I highly recommend Sticky Buisness if you love to design little pieces of art and also want to live out your Etsy life dream without the real life stresses of money. Sticky Buisness is available to play on Steam and Nintendo Switch. This next one does not have a release date yet, and it is called MakeRoom. In MakeRoom, you can create cozy dioramas by using over 1,000 objects or designing your own. You'll be arranging them exactly how you like. You can make kitchens, comfortable living rooms, or even decorate a camper van. The game has a built-in design tool that allows you to make whatever furniture you wish to and share your creations with others online in a Steam workshop. I'm not exactly how that's going to be working for Switch players yet, so I'm very intrigued if that's just going to be a Steam mechanic or if they will have something similar on Switch too. I do hope so. In addition to creating your own dioramas, you can also help the inhabitants of MakeRoom Island. They will ask you to help clean their rooms and design them exactly to their specification. And as a reward, you'll unlock new objects for your ever-growing collection. I already know I'm going to love playing this game. I think even with there being quests, this is still going to be a very stress-free game and something I can relax to when it arrives at some point in the near future on Steam and Nintendo Switch. Now, this next game is probably the most hyped cozy game of September, like top 3 at least, and it is Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is a relaxing game about doodling castles. You'll be exploring gridless building chemistry and watch the game carefully assemble every brick, pebble and plank. There is no management, combat or wrong way to play this game. You can just sit back and turn the Forgotten Meadows into lovable dioramas. I know the cozy community are just going to eat this one up and make some stunning and unique designs. What I love most about the demo when I played it earlier this year was how easy it was to create something so stunning with what seemed like limited tools. I really liked dragging my path through some walls as I laid it out and created doors and archways and the beautiful lights that you could customize. Everything was just so beautiful about this game. Everything in the game is movable and changeable. The windows, like I said, doors, buildings, pathways, land, and everything you see. And honestly, I think this one's going to be super amazing when it hits Steam on the 23rd of September. Now, I've been waiting for this next game for so long. I can't even wait to play it. Honestly, I need a release date soon. And it is called Islands and Trains. I played the demo for this game multiple times and I am obsessed. You get to build these beautiful landscapes and perfect picturesque areas for your tiny trains to navigate around. There are no goals, no timers, no stress, you just build. And by the way, the demo is still available on Steam if you're still not convinced. You can build hills, farms, small towns, and so much more. It's just such a beautiful looking game, and honestly, I can't wait for it to arrive on Steam in the near future. The last game on my list for today is Monterona. Monterona is another game with no time, no pressure, no score, just relaxing vibes. You'll be building and decorating cute little streets inspired by your Italian grandma's stories. This is another game I played the demo for on Steam and became obsessed. I love all the bright colors and the cute art style, and there seems to be a pattern of me being drawn to these carefree, no worry kind of games. I feel like I just need them in the evening sometimes to help me wind down from a busy day. I think what makes this one so different from the other ones is that you're building something from how you interpret a story instead of building anything that you like or anything that you want to, and I kind of like that idea. It's kind of a different nice little vibe to it. Anyway, I'll be playing Monterona when it arrives on Steam sometime in the future. And there it is. That was a small collection of what I like to call stress-free, cozy games with no farming. Sometimes you just need a non-farming game in your life, and I hope that some of these caught your eye today. Now, if you enjoyed today's list, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know down below, like I said, what's your go-to stress-free game, or what game are you looking forward to that's your go-to stress-free cozy game that doesn't involve farming. Now, I hope you'll have a most wonderful days, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.